Yes, I love it. More. You guys have been tagging me in some very interesting recipes. Also, you know me too well. You know what I like. This video basically sums me up in terms of food preferences. It's pretty simple. And these ones specifically intrigued me, and so we're gonna test them out, see what's up. And I don't know if you knew this or not, but I just came back from a family trip to Rome. So I haven't filmed in a minute. I feel like I need to get my sea legs back. Also, still mildly struggling with jet lag. Nobody told me it'd be bad going back. I filmed a ton while we were there, lots of food stuff, so I will put a lot of it on Instagram, maybe on Shorts as well. And I'm saying all of this because today's video is sponsored by Away, and oh my goodness, the Everywhere bag saved me. In case you didn't know, Away is a travel lifestyle brand that create a lot of intentionally thought through products for travelers, suitcases, bags, you get it. And I had never taken children on overnight flights before, and so I was a little bit nervous, but this bag meets airline requirements for a personal item, which was perfect because it has this strap, which does fit nicely over the shoulders without it feeling like it's like under, you know? And I fit so much stuff in here, it was insane. It was like it's just a never ending bag. Look at this. Look at this size of bag. I didn't clean out the bottom of this, pardon. I didn't sanitize it though, because you know, kitchen, airport, but the sizing in here, the pockets, it has this little chain thing for attaching to like your wallet, things like that. Lots of little hidden compartments and things. And then the sleeve on the side just fits so nicely over the little personal carry-on baggage. It's made of nylon, so it's completely waterproof, and trust me, that was tested. Has nice little trim detail, tons of pockets and space for things. So I had like all my stuff organized, which is perfect because you need to do that when you're on a 9-hour flight. I love me a big bag. This was fantastic. They also have, just to show you, this is the bigger carry-on in coastal blue, which is unbelievable. Look at the color on that. Is that not stunning? But I can't stop talking about this bag and how it was absolutely vital to my survival on both the flights. Been telling everyone about it. Anyone who is traveling. You can get 10% off your first order at Away. Go and check out the link in the description bar or scan the QR code to check out Away. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. Truly the best. And now let's dive into the first recipe. I need to get the stuff for it. Actually, it ended up being more than just ingredients. We got Franny here. And that is because you have tagged me in the cookies that are called the Martha Stewart Fired Me cookies. Listen, I was intrigued. I'm in. Tell me more about it. So I guess as the name would suggest, the woman got fired by Martha Stewart. Honestly, that would be in and of itself a moment. Like, was she fired from Martha Stewart or from her company? I kind of need to know. Actually, I don't need to know. That's none of my business. But apparently she was working on some cookies and she continued to work on cookies post being fired. And I think she went through 38 different versions of this one chocolate chip cookie recipe. And she said, this is the recipe. This is the recipe we all need in our lives. This is it. And I don't know if you know this. Clearly you do because you tagged me in this. I love cookies. Homemade cookies are the best. Oh, can't say enough good things. They just make my heart happy. So of course, I'm in. Is this unusual? No. Like, it's a cookie recipe, but it is unusual because there's a backstory, and like, that's a cool backstory. But anyway, this is to say that I've started the recipe already because she said you need to take all of the different sugars, there were a lot of them, and the butter, and you need to cream it for 3 minutes. And I was like, no one needs to watch me do that. I'm just creaming butter and sugar for 3 minutes. That's just, no, I'm just gonna do it in advance. And then you need to add in some more ingredients and then let it blend for 2 minutes. And I was like, I'll just get that done and then we'll be able to like chat about it. And then I realized at that point that I'm basically just making the cookies by myself. So bringing you in now. So what Franny has started to prepare for us. This is 226 grams of butter, salted butter, interestingly enough, half a cup of light brown sugar and also half a cup of white sugar and then a cup of brown sugar, which comparing to my own knowledge of the cookies that I make, that's a lot of sugar. And then you cream it for 3 minutes, medium high. That makes sense to me. You want it to be thick and fluffy. And it is both. Now I have added in 2 room temperature eggs. Room temperature eggs is very important if you are making cookies. Highly recommend pulling them out of the fridge a couple hours in advance. Even an hour would make a difference. And then I need vanilla. Didn't pull it out. I got all the other stuff together, didn't pull out vanilla. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Again, that's a lot of vanilla. 1, 2. Now this needs to cream for another 2 minutes before we can go on. So I'll be right back. All right, it has been 2 minutes. Oh my goodness, it is so light and fluffy. Wow, that's beautiful. That's a work of art right there. Now we're going on to the, the dry ingredients. This is all very classic cookie. We have 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of a medium grain sea salt. Give that a light little mix. And then we're gonna slowly add our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients. Do a little bit at a time. We just want it kind of incorporated. I didn't even tell you. This is 2 3/4 cup of just all-purpose flour. And then for chocolate, she recommended chunks of chocolate because it just adds a nice like textural element to the cookie. 100% on board with that. This is 2 1/4 cup. She said this is more than what is typically called for, but that's the key. I like that she knows what the questions are gonna be. Like, that's a lot of chocolate. Oh, I also put in regular semi-sweet chocolate chips, just so you know, just to round it out. Just combined. And then she did say to put it into the fridge basically for as long as humanly possible to let the flavors kind of meld together. She also said that it is still very delicious if you just want to eat it right away, which honestly, fair enough. You work hard on your cookies, you want to eat them. That's a reward for making them. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the fridge until the end of this video. After all the other recipes are done, just see how long that's going to be. It'll be hours, for sure. For sure, for sure. I have a big recipe. You see how I'm like very carefully getting all of the cookie dough off, lest we waste even a single smidgen. I love cookies. So I'm gonna let this marinate in the fridge and we're gonna go on to the next recipe. And look how beautiful my raspberries are for this one. Oh my gosh, they look so good. This right here, we're gonna be making a raspberry matcha chocolate bark. I like raspberry, I like matcha, and I love white chocolate. I have no more notes, no notes. So I have washed, dried, prepped my raspberries and they're ready to go. Now I need to do 2 batches of white chocolate. I'm gonna do 1 batch sans the matcha. So hold on, I have to go to the basement again to microwave it. All right, it melts down. There's like such a little amount. I don't understand, but all right. We're gonna pour that over the raspberries. Girl, are you sure 100 grams was what you used? Are we certain? Granted, I still have another round of white chocolate to do, but like, oh no. Now we're gonna do it again, but this time afterwards, we're adding the matcha powder. Again, hang on. Okay, melted. Now to that, I'm adding 4 grams of matcha powder, which is in fact a lot of matcha. A lot of matcha. Like normally I use a whisk. I'm gonna do half to start. Like I had to full on double check the recipe because again, 4? That's a lot. I guess I do want it matcha-y. It's just like now it's very thick. It's very dark green. This is more swamp green than I was hoping. Why is it swampy? Hers wasn't swampy. Hers was bright green. But she food dyed it. I'm putting some coconut oil in it so it does not spread. Do you see this? What is this color? Moss? This is definitely moss. I need some more. Ugh. I don't want to add too much, but I need it to be pourable. Just have a little boop. All right, I think I just have to do it. Now is my time. I'm trying to get the outside bits too, so they all stay together. Oh, giant clump at the end. Good. It's not my most aesthetic piece, but I think she flips it over at the end. And just like the cookie dough, not sparing any. There's still like $4 worth of, just got matcha chocolate on my pants, it's fine. Gotta get all of it, all $700 in here. Got more white chocolate matcha on my pants. I'm gonna be very colorful by the end of this. All right, Rachel, that's fine. That's fine, delicious. Now this needs to go into the eat that. This needs to go into the freezer for 30 to 40 minutes to freeze up. So, gonna go do that. Okay, now onto the recipe that is going to end me. That's a little bit dramatic. This one, I still have to change my pants, by the way. I didn't even tell you. I didn't update you. I swear I didn't soil myself or sit in weird grass. I need to change my pants, but I need to get this to a point where it's setting and rising. That gives you any indication. This recipe, I love how all of you know me so well. Love it, because this is cinnamon rolls, but not just any cinnamon rolls. It is Cookie Monster cinnamon rolls. That was an immediate yes. Immediate add to cart. I can't add it to the cart. I wish I could. This is a lot of work. I guess we'll find out if it's worth it though. So I have prepared everything, knowing that this would be a bit of a beast. And we're gonna start by melting things. That's what we need to do first. I need to move this out of the side. Apparently I just wanted to show off the fat, look, look at you, Rachel. And the first thing that we need to do, because again, there are stages to cinnamon rolls. Stage 1, we need to take some of the wet ingredients and we're going to melt it down so it is hand hot. This is a recipe, I think it's, this is gonna bother me. Gemma. Her name is Gemma. Is it sweet Gemma? Gemma baking? Sugar? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I'll put all the information down below. This is her cinnamon rolls, and then this girl adapted to make it Cookie Monster. Anyway, we're gonna start by taking water. This is 120 milliliters plus 60 milliliters of milk, and then 45 grams of butter, and we're going to microwave it for about, she said like a minute. That looks funny, that's hilarious. So we're gonna melt that down in a second. But before we do that, we are going to combine our dry ingredients. They're all like ready to go. So we have 345 grams of plain flour, 60 grams of castor sugar, 7 grams of instant yeast, and then a teaspoon of salt. Give that a whisk. I'm running low on whisks, guys. Very whiskful recipe video. Beautiful. Get that all ready to go. Whoa, not yet, Franny. I'm gonna go microwave this, hang on. Okay, it is now hand hot. And to this, I'm going to add in the blue dye because it's Cookie Monster. And I didn't know what shade of blue, so I brought up both. There's royal blue and there's sky blue. I feel like he needs both, but we'll see. I don't even know how much to add. She didn't say. Oh, that's blue, daba, dee, daba, da. I think it is going to get less blue once I put it in here, right? That's a good blue though. Maybe a hair. Just a little bit. Oh, yes, I love it. More. Just a little bit, just a little bit. It's gonna dilute it. That is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. She said adding more. I'm so scared it's gonna turn like not blue at all, you know? Because there's so much flour in there. And I can't really add afterwards. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I need more. One more, okay? Just one more. I think we're good now. It's so his shade, you know? Okay, now we're gonna pour it in. We're gonna mix it on a low speed. Put this up so I don't get blue over everything. Sorry, now no one can see anything. And once it starts to come together, then you wanna add in your egg. I think that's coming together, so now I can add in my egg. Egg is in. Now we can turn it up to medium until the dough comes off the side. I'm like watching it like a hawk. Mild moment of panic, and then I just realized that I didn't use a dough hook, so change that. Now we have everything ready to go. It's gonna be a very sticky dough. Look at the color. Don't you love it? And this is where I have roped in Christopher to help me while I go and put stain treatment on my pan. But I got all of it out and it was just wet. Nope, just green stuff on, so that's good. Hey Christopher, you wanna do a super fun activity?
Like arts and crafts.
So much fun. I need to make this into a cinnamon.
Yep, I'm on it.
Didn't even need to say anything. But then I have treats. I have a treat thing. Oh, actually I do have the treat thing first. Hold on.
Okay.
Tell the people what you're doing though.
Well, talking things.
Okay, I have treats. They don't look super appetizing though.
You're not the best at sales, are you?
But maybe if I turn it over, there we go. Now you can look at how beautiful it is.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I like raspberries.
Raspberries are delicious. Just don't mind the green stuff. I mean, you can mind it. It's fine. It's,
Usually green on raspberries is not a good sign.
no. I just had to combine a couple of different matcha powders together.
Oh,
so it wasn't as green, like matcha green as I wanted. But, I mean, still nice, right? Okay, hold on, wait.
Ooh, I was not expecting a satisfying snap.
You don't like white chocolate, do you?
No, I'm okay with it.
I taste the matcha.
Pretty good. White chocolate and raspberry is a nice combo.
It is a combo. That is really delicious.
I don't taste a ton of the matcha if I'm honest.
No?
But
Okay, hold on. Try that bite. It's a bite. You're supposed to take a bite of it, but whatever.
do I get more if I still say I didn't taste much of it?
I can't believe you don't taste matcha in that. You don't really have much matcha though. It's a subtle flavor.
Yeah, I'm not a big matcha guy.
You can taste it for sure.
Yep.
I think it's good. What I would do honestly is I would make I feel like I'm just crouching here. I would make smaller little mini bites That's what I would do. I would do mini
Oh, yeah.
bites.
That's a good
And I
idea.
think those with the little drizzle would be better than like a big huge hunk. But like, it's a classic combo. And it is delicious.
That is good. Man, good raspberries are good. It's nice to be in season.
Oh yeah, I was gonna change your pants. Oh, hang on, I'll be back.
That's fine. Leave the raspberries with me. I'll look after them.
Clean, also gray pants. And while the dough is proofing, I have another 10 minutes of the 15 total. And we are going to make the inside, which is normally just cinnamon because it's cinnamon rolls, but this is like, it's like a cookie version. So we have 70 grams of soft butter. And then I was going to say brown sugar, but my prepping apparently didn't go well because now it's a little dried out, but I'm just gonna Vitamix it. It'll be fine. I think we've fixed it. A little Vitamix, a little water, just good as new. So we have 60 grams of the brown sugar. Also should be a bit of cookie crumble in there, just so you know. The cinnamon, of course, because it is a cinnamon roll, and then Oreo cookie crumbs. And of course I was a couple of cookies shy, so I'm just going to round that out. Please be enough. Please be enough. I don't want to do this again. Please be enough. Oh, my dough. Oh, I've spent 10 minutes on this. I am very inefficient. Oh my gosh, no. Hello, dough. Lovely, I think. I have no idea. Well, I'm gonna do some more of this and then roll out the dough. Actually, hey, Christopher, you wanna come and roll out that beautiful dough that you made? I have to blend up more Oreos. You wanna roll it out?
Sure.
Thanks, because I have to go to an appointment in a couple of minutes. Wanna know a funny thing that wasn't funny at all that happened in Rome? We got hit by a car.
Super funny.
Wasn't funny at all.
I mean, you know, plus time. In the moment, not the funniest.
No.
Technically, our taxi got hit by a car, but, you know, we were in it.
Ask us as parents if we were happy about that.
At the time, or now? Nope, don't look at your phone while driving, kids. Or
Adults with
adult
children.
men. And
So anyway, this is to say I have to go to the chiropractor shortly. This has got to be enough, Christopher. It's got to. This is the only way. He says as she gets Oreo all over the place.
oh no, someone will have to eat that while you're gone.
Oh no, I wonder who it
Just-
could be.
Let's just hope there's someone brave enough.
Christopher, don't get this on.
You can't have Oreo on this.
No, not on the outside. Put it in there. Well, that was a cup for sure. We all saw it. Wow, Christopher, that's so
Look at how
beautiful.
perfect it is.
Wow, it's beautiful. It's actually legitimately really nice. Good job, Christopher. Thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna combine this delicious paste. It's here, but you can't see it because I don't want to do it over top of the beautiful work there. We're gonna combine this all together so it's just a magical paste. Oh my gosh, this is taking so long. I need to do it faster. I have to be out the door. I mean, then I'll be back, obviously. This is taking too long. I'm using my clean hands to combine this. Now I can spread it on top. I want an even, Steven layer. Was that a Canadian show? Was that one of those weird ones like Franklin? Did you guys have Arthur? So many questions. You guys as in anyone else in the world. Christopher?
Yeah.
I need help.
I'm making cinnamon rolls today.
Shell got hit by a car. Also Christopher, but he already went to the chiropractor.
Yeah.
I haven't gone yet. I'm gonna spread this on. Can you then roll it up, put it into a round cake pan, and then let it proof for an hour?
Round cake pan?
That's what it says.
It's a round cake pan.
I'm looking for it now.
Like a loaf pan?
No, like a round, like a cake pan, like a round cake pan. Springform pan.
Oh.
You know?
So slice it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were legally allowed to make anything other than cheesecake in a springform pan. I thought someone would just come and take you away.
It's like leaving the lights on when you're driving. I'm so scared to turn on the lights when I'm driving.
Is
Is
the
that like
most
a
illegal?
not a Finnish thing?
We didn't have electric light when I was growing up in Finland.
Just candles. Okay, there we go. Wow, thank you, Christopher. And now, cooking with Christopher.
He said, turning off the camera.
Oh my goodness, look at these beauties. Look at them. You can't tell me this does not look absolutely exquisite. My hat's off to Christopher. So I'm gonna stick this into a 340 oven for 25 minutes, and then we're gonna go on to the next recipe, which I have to pull stuff out of the fridge for. So while that is cooking away, we're gonna make something that's like maybe a little quick thing. Probably it's the only thing on here that's savory, which is hilarious. And that is burrata, but not just any burrata. So we have here our delicious burrata, which we are then going to slice open. Wish I could do this aesthetically. I can't. Just know that it's delicious. Then we need tomato, and we're gonna take our tomato and just, Did I scare you there for a minute? It's frozen. Yep. Boo! Frozen tomato. I feel very strange doing this on the heels of the trip to Rome. This feels very wrong. We're gonna take this frozen tomato and we are going to shave a lot of it on top of this burrata. So weird. But I am kind of curious what this is going to taste like. Like, look at this. So bizarre. Listen, that was the point of today, is to find out what does it taste like as I drop it in there. It's so cold. Oh, need to like let my hand, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta find a solution and not slice your tea towel in there. My other hand can get cold. I wanna do more than that, but I also don't, you know? I wanna know what this tastes like. We're gonna leave it with that. And we're gonna do a little olive oil, which is like very classic, delicious. And a little balsamic. The rest of it's very, you know, straightforward. This is a balsamic, like a glaze, and it's exquisite. Don't need a lot, just a little. Basil sprig, and then a lot of salt and pepper. Y'all know I'm gonna put all this on, and Chris is gonna be like, it's not salty enough. I know. I feel like that's very salty. Usually wrong about these things. Gonna be honest, the tomato gets fairly lost in this. A hint of it for sure, but you don't get a ton. Maybe it's a neat touch. Maybe it's something that you could do if you work in a restaurant, but I don't think you need to go and freeze all your tomatoes to shave them on top. But none of these flavors are bad. Nothing about this is terrible. And honestly, the tomato itself isn't terrible. It's just like, why? You know? I mean, I'm still gonna eat all of this because it's delicious and I love burrata. You guys know me so well. Okay, everyone, we're in the home stretch. All I have left here is the icing, the glaze to go on top of the cinnamon rolls when they come out of the oven while they're still warm. You wanna glaze them. I always thought you had to wait until they're a little bit cool, but guess not in this case. So I have 120 grams of icing sugar, and then in here is just 2 tablespoons of milk that I combined with some vanilla and a little bit of salt. And then it's just, I mean, it's just an icing sugar. And then we're gonna put cookies on top, of course. And then we're gonna glaze the cinnamon rolls. Then we're gonna put the cookies in the oven, and then we're gonna taste test the cookies. Actually, the cookies are a little bit interesting. We're gonna talk about it because I'm just gonna bring you to when we get to try them. I need to put them in a 360 oven, so a little bit higher of a temperature. And she said to make them like the size of a quarter, which seems very small to me. But she said like do whatever you want, like it doesn't matter, just like adjust the timing. So I'm gonna make probably my normal size, not like a huge cookie, but like maybe a little bit smaller than normal. And she said to put salt on before they go in the oven, which I think is interesting. Then you cook it for 10 minutes and you slam them on the surface of the table, which is great. I love doing that because it gives it that chewiness. And then you put more salt on top and you let them sit on there for like 2 minutes. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be delicious. We get to taste test fantastic looking cinnamon rolls. I'm so excited about those. And also, apparently, the best cookies ever. I feel like that's a lot more interesting than me stirring icing sugar, so let's go to that. Fun fact on the icing. So I was following partly the original cinnamon roll recipe, but then I was watching the video again and she had more of like a thicker icing. So I tried to do the thicker icing with more butter in it and icing sugar. Anyway, this is all to say that it melted because I forgot that you have to let that cool down first. So this one's a little melty, but I'm gonna do the big thick frosting for the other ones. It's really good at frosting, just letting you know. But I love the blue color in it. Like, you can't tell me that's not gorgeous. Oh, come on. That's Cookie Monster for sure. Taste test. That is exactly what it is. It's very sweet, but somehow, because it's like bready from the cinnamon, not the cinnamon, I can't even speak, it's very good. The dough cuts the sugariness, the sweetness of it a lot, which is nice. So you get more breadiness, but then you have the chocolate and the cookie and everything sort of meld into it. It's actually quite nice. It is quite tasty. I really like it. You guys were right. You guys were right to tag me in this. Oh my gosh, I love cookies. Look at that. They're so good. I don't want to share any of this with anyone. Now the cookies. She said quarter size. I guess I made them like dollar sized. That's a little bit bigger than a dollar. I made them like this big. I usually make them like this big, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make them small. So I adjusted the amount of time they need to cook for. Like, I have been letting them chill in the fridge all day, These are much flatter than what I've seen online, but I do like a chewy cookie. I must try. Very warm. I need a palate cleanse. I need water. Otherwise, all I'm gonna taste is the cinnamon roll. Okay, that's better. It's a very good cookie. It's very classic in how it presents. I like that it's chewier. I prefer a chewier than a soft puffy cookie myself personally. So this is more up my alley. I like that the salt cuts the sweetness of all of the sugar in it, but because the sugar was creamed so vigorously with the butter, it doesn't have that sharpness, if that makes sense. The chocolate chunks are absolutely critical. You could even, I would do, because I like personally a less sweet cookie, which is weird. I would do a mix of dark chocolate chunks and semi-sweet chocolate chunks, but that's just me. I think that wouldn't be a nice blend too. Considering how much sugar is in this, it doesn't taste as sweet as I thought it would. It's a very good cookie. That was very nice. Let me know which of these recipes you really liked or one that you want to try, or if there are any other recipes, continue to tag me and we'll check them out together. I feel like I have chocolate all over my face. Sometimes I find that at the end of the video, I'm just like looking at myself and like, Rachel, pull it together. I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic, fantastic day, and I will see you guys on the next one. Now I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna eat all of the cookies. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.